All right, welcome everybody to a short presentation by MWG Senior Services and Medicare Insurance Finders on Medicare supplement rates and how to get a quote. First thing we're going to do is kind of go over the basics of how to get a quote. Quotes can be determined by many different things, but the basics of getting a quote, and all you need to know as a consumer going to get a quote, is that your date of birth, gender, proposed effective date, and tobacco usage are four things that are required to be able to get a quote in most states. You can go to MedicareInsuranceFinders.com. The website right there's going to be a yellow banner with I believe it's a blue button that you can click on and says Get Quotes, and instantly you can get a Medicare supplement quote literally in less than a minute, minute and a half. It's not one of those sites that asks for your information and then it has 20 different agents calling you. This is actually where you get a quote online, direct to consumer. All right, so rating process for different carriers. There's issue-aged, attained age, which is the most popular, and then there's community-rated. We're going to go over some of the states that those are in, that we see them, and kind of how that works, and give some examples of the premium. So first thing we'll start off is attained age. This is lower for people when you buy, let's say I'm 65, my premium will be lower, and it will gradually go up and up and up and up as I continue to get older for your date of birth or policy anniversary date, depending on how the carrier does it. An example of this is Mr. Jones is, let's just say 65, he pays $100. At 66, he'll pay $110, and at 67, $120, and it goes up and up and up. That's not including as well that the rate increases that the carriers may experience due to loss ratio. So that is your attained age. Issue age means you buy it at a certain rate. Typically, it's going to be a little bit higher than attained age, but it's going to stay at that rate minus inflationary costs, loss ratio expenses, but it will stay in at that age based on the age you bought it at the policy. An example of this, let's just say Miss Anderson, she's 70 years old. So she buys a policy at 70 years old, and her rate is going to be based off that age. If someone buys at 85, their rate's going to be higher and stay at that higher rate. So it depends, again, still on what age you purchase it there, but it has less chances of going up each year based on the attained age type policies. So the next thing is community age, and this would be certain states, I believe Arkansas, Washington, Connecticut, some of these states are community age where someone 65 pays the same rate as someone 75. And so it's one of those things that the lower people kind of have to pay higher rates, but the older people typically benefit from when they live in a community-aged area. So again, another brief example of that, Mr. Jones is 65 years old, living in Connecticut. He pays $200 a month for his Medicare supplement. Miss Jones is 85, and she pays the $200, same amount for her Medicare supplement. So those are the three different types of ratings that the Medicare supplement carriers used, and a lot of these can be regulated by the states as well. So in certain states, they don't have an option but to do one thing. So we thank you today for visiting the Medicare Insurance Finders and MWG Senior Services presentation on Medicare supplement rates and how the rating process takes place. Thank you very much.